Imagine that the customer comes in and you sit down with the customer during your consultation and you say, well, close your eyes and tell me and share with me what is actually the dream hair that you see in front of you. What is the most beautiful hair you would wish you had, without being limited with your present hairstyle, with your present hair length, with your present volume. We can create anything that you like. Why do we call it Systeme volume? If you look at the hair extension industry, and that's the business we are talking about, hair extension by itself means making hair longer. But if you look at what the product actually can deliver, it's more than only lengthening. If you have just hair up to your shoulder and you want to leave it like that, but your hair ends are very fine and thin, if you then apply some extensions and you just cut it to the same length and make the hair end fuller, you don't make it for a lengthening solution, but you actually do it for a more volume solution. You could use it for lengthening, you could use it for color, but the minimum you can use it for, and you always have it for free almost, is extra hair, so more volume. Volume is the essence of creativity within the field of hairdressing. Customer comes in, you look at the hair texture of the customer, and you almost custom-made apply the hair that matches her hair best. We deliver two different hair textures, which are both individually supported again with hair care. So we have a fine hair texture with a fine hair care line, and we have regular hair with a regular hair care line. We have a cartridge system, which I have here, which have 5 volume plus extensions or volume plus hair pieces on one foil. This foil we place in the organizer. I take a section of the customer's hair, and through the teeth of the organizer they automatically divide themselves in 5 different strands, which lie directly over the bonds. I close the organizer, take the applicator, squeeze gently, and the volume plus is fused to the customer's own hair. The uniqueness of the whole system is the fact that every bond is sealed within an isolated chamber. After I have applied the temperature on the bond can only spread itself within that isolated chamber. What does that mean within a system like this is the fact that, as you understand, the bonds are actually placed underneath the customer's own hair, and at the end the bonds are actually fused between the fibers of the customer to make a solid structure. And that's all that you want to have, a solid structure. Because that makes sure that the quality of the bond is always the same. No matter whether you do it, I do it, or anybody else, the machine takes care of it. So the only thing that can go wrong is the positioning. And that's what we educate during the courses. Now, looking at the shape of the bonds, that is most magnificent, I personally believe. What you see with normal extensions is that they normally have a round shape. With a round shape extension, the disadvantage of a round shape extension is the fact that it easily becomes a spaghetti look. You maybe have seen it before, that all these hair bundles are separated from each other. Then there is a system in the market which has flat extensions. Beautiful, it spreads out the hair, it blends easier, but a flat extension, if you want to, for example, make a ponytail, the flat extension doesn't stay flat when you make a ponytail, it flips up. Logic, right? In this case, we have chosen for an in-between. We have a shape which is an oval shape, which has the advantage of still being flexible, yet it is flat and therefore it spreads out. Not only that, the bottom part of the silk bond is actually completely flat, and the top part has a little roundish shape. The bottom part is flat, and therefore whenever you sleep or lie down, it feels very comfortable. It's It's like silk. You know, you hardly feel the bonds. One of my favorite topics is color. Why is it one of my favorite topics? Because first of all, I think we have a beautiful new collection with beautiful shades. We work with 18 different colors, and within the 18 different colors we have 12 blended colors. What I mean with blended colors is actually that you have 2 different hair colors in one strand. Especially in volume situation, working with different colors gives depth to the style. And I think to create the most beautiful style, you want to work with even 4 or 5 different shades. You know, going from dark to lighter, for example, right? Next to the blended colors, we have 6 solid colors, and within the 6 solid colors, we also have basic tones, level 10, 6, and 8, which you still can color into any color that's available out there. Especially the blonde tones are unique in our collection. The fact that the lightest blonde, we call it angel white, still has very healthy hair ends is a secret by itself. What is so special about the hair care is the fact that we have designed it for the customer's own hair in conjunction with the hair extension. Logic, I think. For the regular hair we developed 4 products. Number 1 of course is the shampoo. Number 2 is the conditioner. Number 3 is a mask. And number 4 is a shine spray. And for the fine hair you don't need a mask. So you end up with 3 products. And of course the ingredients that are used for the fine hair are added in a much lighter way. So the hair is not weighed down. It takes care of the root of the hair. You want to make sure that the root of the hair is in top condition. Secondly, the hair shaft, you want to moisture as much as possible to make the hair look healthy, bouncy, and give the right volume. Step 3 is to seal the moisture, so it stays in there and has some sort of time release. One of the core ingredients that we work with is the EFLS ingredient, which is a silk protein. Silk protein has a unique character, and that is the fact that it locks itself to moisture, and it also has the ability to lock itself again to the hair shaft. Normally, how this effect is reached by working with silicones, but the silicone has the disadvantage that it has a build-up. It's very difficult to dilute with water. So whenever you wash with a hair care which has silicone in it, every time you make a layer and another layer and another layer. If you have fine hair, for example, you don't want this, because that actually wears your hair down. You get very flat styles and it's very difficult to create that volume. With silk protein, you don't have that problem. Actually, with every wash, you wash it away again and you add new layer to it. So it's always a new, fresh, nourished hair that you end up with. With Systeme Volume, we can actually create anything that you like, the volume that you want, the thickness that you want. We believe it's a total new service that should be in any salon at the moment. It's so logic if you see what a hairdresser can do with hair addition, that we believe we are still in the beginning of where it can grow into. I hope you will enjoy using our products. As you've seen, we have put a lot of time and effort in it, and to make it to the most successful collection we believe is out there in the market. Enjoy it, have fun with it, be creative, and make the volume that you always wanted to have. Thank you very much.